Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Monday, February 8th, 2021. Oh boy, I am actually contrasty here. I have contrast. I'm noticing this right now. I am a little too contrasty. Let's fix that. Potentially configure video. Now, so the way I have this set up, by the way, is that my webcam is on a scene that has the blackness background. This is the background, the alpha scene, and then under this scene we've got all the other stuff and the alerts and the actual background that I have that I use here, and it just imports the other scene onto this tab, onto this particular scene. So let me go into here and kill that contrastiness down a little bit, and the gain down a bit. It's so bright from this light that even the white balance can be a little bit higher. I'm just probably gonna make this worse overall rather than better. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to the color of this shirt. So outside of the brightness of the light, yeah, that's gonna have to be close enough here as we go down into the game, into the glorious Autonauts, the Autonauties, the naughtiest of the autos. Well, let us continue. What were we working on? That's a great question. What were we working on? I did livestock last time. That's what I did. I set up the livestock, I scaled up the carrot farming a bit, did a fix to the pumpkins, and now... Oh, and worked on some flowers to get a consistent supply of honey. Made a little flower farm. Realized that I will actually be needing to farm each individual type of flower as we get into the late game. How big of a setup I need for each of the flowers, I do not know. But I'm thinking we'll have probably a 5x5 at least for each individual type of flower. There are, what, 6 types of flower? There's the primrose, delphinium, aster, rose, tulip, gladioli, and chamomile. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There are 7 flowers. Oh boy. Wow. 7. That's a bit much. Well, that is a bit much. I apparently need... to make an adjustment. Yeah. Apparently. Yeah, all these dudes storing cut grass, yeah, they're making it so that I can't actually convert that to hay because they are covering the area that I dropped the stuff. I did this at the end of last stream, so no wonder why there were mistakes here that need to be fixed. The only problem is I don't know if any cut grass will end up on this line. We'll find out. Stop. Go. Oh, you need to be mega adjusted. Hi. Get over there. Is that all of them? Not quite. We've got that one. It probably would have been just easier to move the others. The three that are trying to do stuff over there. Yo, stop. That's better. I think that's all of them now. I think that's all of them. We should now be able to make all my wonderful, beautiful hay bales. 3 doohickeys at a time. Now, why did you stop? Because we are full. You stopped scything because we are full on the cut grass. Now, a few of these guys are a little off-kilter on their pitchforking, but oh well. Oh well. We are, in fact, making hay, delivering the hay to our wonderful cows and sheep. The cows are giving milk. The sheep are providing fleece for wool and wool blankets. We need to make toys. That is the next item on the agenda. And which toy we decided upon was the dolls. And the reason why I chose the dolls over the plush pony was that it uses 1 less wool blanket. 1 fewer. So there we go. That is, as they say, that it uses less wool, puts less strain on the need for sheep, although, in all actuality, I'm pretty sure sheep, being infinitely stackable on a single tile, is a little bit more resource-dense of a system, provided you can give them enough grass, or hay, or food, whatever food. It really depends on how much you can feed them for their overall output, and they produce a certain amount at a time as long as they're fed. Longer term, might be easier to do the other one. Who knows? But for now, I need a chest to store toys locally. That will be right there. Hey, we got a charger bot coming down to charge a charger. Or to charge a bot, and then he'll need to be recharged as well soon. That particular one. Oh good, we are, in fact, accruing our hay bales. Excellent. What we need to do today is work on getting into Tier 4 shenanigans. This is going to upgrade, as is that, and we are going to make cauldrons, and we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff as we work ever so slowly towards getting into Tier 4. What do we need for Tier 4? Well, we need toys, we need cabins, and we need upgraded clothing, and we need upgraded food. All of the above needs to happen. Now, the upgraded food will require cauldrons, and I'm gonna do this one at a time, I guess. The problem is with these being actively used right now is that it's really hard to just straight upgrade them because they're being used. Now what I could do is I could sneak in and be like, oh hey, we can't actually upgrade them because it requires metal ore. Excellent. Now we know. It is that time to think about and start collecting metal ore. We can't process the metal yet, to make that clear, but what we can do is obtain metal. And don't I have a BP? Yes, I do have BP clay. And I have BP torches, so that's good. And I have BP sticks, so I just need metal for the cauldrons. Now, the closest source of metal on this map, I think, is here. That's a little ways away from my base right now. There's some coal down there, which is nice, in the natural expansion area. I don't think there's any other closer metal. There's other clay, there's other coal. But for metal, that's the one right here, and apparently right here as well. So there's two right next to each other. And we've got some metal ore just hanging out on the surface. Good. What tech am I working on right now? Better tree growth, and then I'll have to upgrade this forestry station, or this research station, and something tells me I may need metal ore to do that upgrade. Not gonna lie, I may need metal ore to do that upgrade, so getting up into here, we're gonna start needing our metal, at least the ore. We'll think about all the plate conversion and all that at some point. I need another crude clothing station as well, so I can upgrade my clothes. Wherever that is, I will need another grandmother's rocking chair. And that would be that. I may want to set up additional cauldrons. I may need to double the everything again. I may need to go up to 8 of these, and 4 of these, and 2 making the tier 4 food. Maybe not. At the rate at which you need to give the food to your colonists does go down the higher their tier is. So each level increase in food lasts longer before you need to feed them again. Which is nice. Which is very nice considering how you basically need 2 of the previous tier of food each tier you go up on the food tree or ladder as you climb up that ladder. So that's a thing we need to take into account going forward. What should I do immediately? Start making toys is a thing that I can do immediately. We need a couple of poles, a wool blanket, a wooden button, and a stone. So my thought here is that I'm going to have the robot that will do this get a backpack upgrade. Yeah. Backpack upgrade. And then it's going to go and grab a stone, store a stone, grab a couple poles, store them, grab a button, store that, grab the wool blanket, add to station, retrieve, add, retrieve, add, retrieve, add loop. Alright, we can do this with one bot. One glorious robot, provided it has a backpack. And I am going to give this guy shoes. It needs shoes. Alright, so you are going to be toys T1. Alright, step 1. The furthest item away is the stone. So you're going to go and grab a stone. And you're going to store it. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to go and grab 2 poles. and stow them. Now, the stow command will stow as many as it can into the backpack, so keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to go and add these to the... Oh, hey, we got tech. We got tech. I'm going to add these for the moment and not continue the recording, because I only have 2 backpack slots. And, yeah, I need to keep this in mind. So now we're going to record. We're going to go and grab a button. And stow. And then we're going to go and grab a wool blanket. Add, retrieve. So that's going to be until hands empty, add and retrieve. Do all of that. Now there's only 3 kilobytes free, so we can't really pick up the thing and add it to the crate while also doing this forever. That's sad, because it needs to find, move, grab, move, add 5 kilobytes, not 3. Now, I could replace the shoes with a brain, but in this case, I'll probably just use another bot for the moment. Now, once it's tier 3, yes, it could do everything in one go. And there might be better ways at doing this. But for now, that is going to move and do its thing until the crate is full, with a way to do that forever. But it's not going to begin right now because we need to add 1 more pole. Oh hey, there's a pole just on the ground. 1 more pole to make our first doll. Hello and welcome! And welcome to the channel. You subscribed yesterday. I saw that alert go through. Alright, now this can go. And make my beautiful toys. Next robot is going to store my toys in the crate. And then I will have another robot that's going to transfer the toys up to where the colonists will ultimately live. But I will do that when I'm actually setting up the colonists. Hello, Vicky, and let's do store toys. You're gonna go and you're gonna grab the things. It's making the toy! Yay. Oh god, they're heavy. Oh boy! Toys are big! Toys are a little large. They have 6 hand slots for dolls. 6. That's more than the planks. 6. What's these? 4. The tier 2 food is 4. So does that mean all of the... Does that mean the tier 3 food is... Or the tier 4 food is that as well? Why is this a thing that's here? Cancel. Yes, please. Oh gosh. The stack. The eggs. The eggs. It's growing. Our tower of eggs. We only have 4 chickens. And the tower is growing. On the eggs. Chickens are so easy. They're so easy to get the eggs. Well, that's a thing. We now have all of the dolls. Our biggest item yet. What's next? The cabins are going to require a lot of woodworking. Just to build 10 Like, we don't even need to build a lot of them, but we may need the individual components like the door frames and the window frames for something else at some point. And these parts... Oh yeah, we've got seedling trays as well. I don't quite think I need to enhance the ability of my trees to grow yet. I don't think that's a thing I need to do yet. What I need to do is actually go over here and get another tech going. What do we have available right now? New animals, which requires a coconut that I cannot get yet. Because I would need to actually make a coconut tree before I could get the coconut. I can make the brickworks by bringing a sand unit over, so let's go ahead and do that. I need a bucket. Oh my gosh, the bulrush is maxed. We need to go over and retrieve from sand. Left click. And then right click over here to dump our sand. Really looking forward to a better bucket that holds more than one thing at a time. Really looking forward to that better bucket. Okay, I was in the middle of adding wood shaping benches because I need those going forward. I haven't made any shaped stone yet. I may need to do this. I may need to set up like, hey, go over here, like get rid of the masses of stone and shape them for me. So I'll go ahead and place a masonry bench there. Maybe a few more good workbenches while I'm at it. Then let's see what else. Cannot make that. I could make the spaceport. Unless this is multi-phase. All of these are multi-phase, except for Wonder 1, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know what else this would need. Probably metal. Probably metal. We could build the base of the spaceport. That's what we could do. Oh yeah, crude string. That's right. I can make string now, out of weeds. Shall I? Maybe, at some point. Probably not at this moment in time. Right, so we can just, like, make our own houses with doors and windows, and, eventually we'll get the walls, the, like, wooden housing walls, to be able to do that, and flooring. Well, I guess for now the good flooring works for that purpose, but you get the point, ideally. Crude oven. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the, like, assumptions part of this, where I am very likely to need all of these buildings at some point, including the kitchen table. So let's make some of that. And then, yeah, the stone cottage, that's what's going to be a rather major mission, because it will require the wonderful things. The beautiful things of the door frames, or doors and windows, which need the door frames. Oh, I didn't actually... What? I guess I didn't need those. Alright. You will make the level 4 item, the robe. I guess I could technically do the wool ones at this point, but I have way more bulrush, So this is going to require string. I just set up string and then bring in togas and bulrush cloth with string to make robes. It's pretty simple on that front. This will move somewhere. Doesn't really matter where as long as it's on a... In fact, it doesn't even matter where. I will need another threshing machine, though, to get string. Alright, crude ovens. Wait. That's what makes that? And it's just honey? So... all the cauldron will do is upgrade the speed with which we make these things. And the next thing I need is actually crude oven. Oh, boy, that's great. That's fantastic. Hey. Yeah. And then kitchen table needs to be enclosed. Meow. Meow. Dolly. Dolly, down. Down. Get over here. She's going for the weights on this light above me. Dolly. She wants to get the handles of the hammers that I'm using as weights. The last thing I need is for her to actually successfully grab those handles and have hammers literally fall on top of the kitten. Dolly. Dolly, come here. Come here, Dolly. Oh, that's an ollie. That's an ollie? Hi. You gonna go up? You gonna come say hi? Where's my ollie? Where's my ollie? Come on. Come up. You're too heavy to grab with one hand. Come on. Up here. Ah. Wait. Come on. Come on. Tapa. Tapa. I caught an ollie. Why, hello. That's my ollie. That's a pretty boy. That's a pretty boy with that pretty face. Yeah. Where's the girl? Where's the dolly? Come say hi. Come say hi, Dolly. Yes. My boy next to me. What do I want from here? Nothing at the moment, I would say. So those are just gonna get added to my storage for the most part. It Dolly, Ollie, bah, bah, bah. Lights. Why do you both love this particular light? It's time for the broom. Daba. Daba. Back. Back. Off. Bah. That got her off her perch. So, things, progression. How you doing? It's a day. It is a Monday. Oh gosh, it is Monday. That is true. Definitely a Monday. Let's make the threshers. Wait, string maker. I guess this is the thing I need from weeds. Yep, and place down some of my incredible amounts of flooring. And some storage. I'm going to imagine that it's stored in boxes. Hey, bot. I need you. Bot, your mission is string. Does this need to be assigned? No. Oh gosh, 5. Wow. Alright. Your mission is to get weeds. Five of them. And then go over here. Add to the string maker. We're gonna stop and grab 4 weeds. Note that the robots have... my Mark IIs have 6 hand slots. Okay. Then we're gonna record, and we're gonna pick up the string and add it to the thing. I think you have to move here to store it. I think the bot has to move, even if it's standing here to store. Because it can only really do it from this spot. It can pick up the item from here. It could move here and pick up the item and store it. Dolly! Down. Baba. She wants the hammers! She wants the hammers on the overhead light. That's keeping the other end stable. Yes, that. Do that forever. That's fine. Just do it. Just do it. Make me string. So the issue here is we need a lot more weeds. So I have a digger U. I just need to upload that script. And I need to go down and I need to add a few more robots that are going to be digging up weeds, and probably another collector or 2. Go ahead, do that. Oh gosh, what? Oh, it's full. Right. Okay, you. Your mission. Dig weeds. Yep. Just dig the weeds. That's all you need. Dig them. Dig them, collect them, store them. From here, they get transferred to the other locations. I've got a whole bunch of robots here that I could use for other missions. I'm not doing anything with the fruit anymore. Oh gosh, what's with all this stone? Huh? Who gathered all this stone? What? Oh, it's my kill boulder bot. Right, I made a robot that destroys boulders. Yeah, go and kill that boulder. Thanks. I completely forgot that was a robot that existed. Great. This is going to be a pain, getting to the metal, because we're so far away from it. I will need bots covering charging in between as the main thing. I guess I can expand out in that direction. Let's try and do that, actually. Maybe I'll move my colonists over into this region, and that'll force me into making more charging as we go along. Oh, I can't believe that it's these that make the things. Okay, let me find out some information about these crude ovens. Crude oven wiki. What do you do? What do you do? You very specifically do the carrot one. You very specifically do carrots and bread. Wow. Interesting. So if I was doing other tier 4s, it wouldn't use the crude oven at all. Huh. And you can apparently upgrade it to a good oven with shaped stone blocks, bricks, and a mortar. It consumes 30 fuel per honey glazed roasted carrot and 40 fuel per crude bread. Which is, oddly enough, a tier lower. Crude bread is tier 3. Well, it's a good thing we set up honey. It's a great thing we set up honey, but how quickly does it operate? What's its delay and all that? It doesn't, the wiki doesn't tell me what the delay is on crafting, because that really determines how much of the back-end stuff that I need and how many ovens I need. The good oven can make the carrot cake and carrot burger. So that's the tier 7 and tier 6. What about the tier 5? The honey glazed roasted carrots are the tier 4. So where's the tier 5? Is that going to need the cauldron? Where's the tier 5? Odd. Very, very odd. It uses 50 fuel per tier 5 item. 20 fuel for naan, 30 for honey glazed roast carrots, 40 per bread, crude bread crafted on fuel. All it tells me is fuel. Like this. Why, Wiki, do you not tell me anything about speed? That, like, I looked up this thing specifically to find out how fast it runs. Like, what the actual craft time is between input and output on these, but apparently we don't know. We don't get to know. Alright then. You'll do that. I will, of course, give it flooring. And I can technically train a couple of dudes here. Let's go and grab a dude. I need one to fuel the thing. So you're going to fuel ovens. So just grab logs and throw the logs at the thing. Logs. Fuel value 120. Planks, fuel value 60. Poles, fuel value 30. It is exactly the same total fuel value until you get to bench saws. Because you get 2 planks per log. That's still 120, 60 times 2. And then 2 poles per plank. That's 30 times 2 for 60, which is the same as the plank. You can hold 6 planks versus 2 logs with a Mark II. But you also have to refuel the crude ovens twice as often. So it's not as good as you would think because of having to refuel more often. You're saving a little bit of trip time between your source and destination, but you should be keeping that distance short anyway by having storage nearby that you're having other logistics bots transfer to when needed. So I don't see a point until bench saws at filling up the hands with 6 planks at a time and just letting the bot go down an array, filling up stuff very often, versus just giving it a log every so often, even if it can only carry 2. So you're gonna go do that. Stop. Now you're gonna do that. Now, once you get to bench saws, then the math completely changes, because bench saws, which are the upgrades to our frame saws up here, they increase the output of each step by 50%. So instead of getting 2 planks per log, you get 3 planks per log. Instead of getting 2 poles per plank, you get 3 poles per plank. So suddenly, 1 log makes 9 poles. Now, 9 times 30 is a heck of a lot larger of a number than 120 for the original log. So it's at that point that, in terms of pure fuel value efficiency, that you're going to want to use poles to fuel all of the buildings that require the solid fuel. Of course, by that point, you might not have that many anymore, because a lot of things are going to start needing actual electricity power instead. Electric power stuff. Just things to keep in mind as we advance towards the eventual top tier shenanigans. Okay, speaking of the top tier shenanigans, I have... I need to make this real quick. Reset the machine back to 0. I'm like, why do I only have 1 string? Oh. That would be why I only have 1 string. It looks like we're planting quick enough here. I will need to get more weeds, which is slightly problematic. I may need to relocate. Have I added? Yeah, I've already added 3 onto this. I'll move the thingies here out of the way and expand it out to this range as necessary. So just move this guy back up there. Once this stops having dudes at it, you're just gonna move that up, and then we can dig up this turf in this range and adjust the sizings of the robots and such. Because we're about to use all of these weeds. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be full up anymore. At least for a good long while. As this string is getting made. And then I suppose I could do that. And get a bot that is going to make robes. Bulrush cloth, I think, is 1 hand slot? Nah. I think it's a little bigger. How many hand slots is the bulrush cloth? Because I know that the wool blankets are 1. These are 1. Okay. And the string is also 1. So what I want to do here is I want to have a robot grab a cloth, grab a string, grab a cloth, store both, and then grab the toga, because the toga is like, I think it's 4. It's multiple hand slots. All right, robot, your mission is that you are going to make robes. You are the robe bot. You are going to grab string. Store it. You're going to grab a bulrush cloth. Store that, and then you're going to grab a toga. And you're going to go over to this. Retrieve. Add. Retrieve. Add. Do. Until hands empty. Do that, and then you can pick up and throw. You don't actually need to move to robe to pick it up on this particular machine, because it is the output's on a diagonal. Direct diagonal to the spot that it will be standing. So I can do that forever, and it will make robes at the rate at which I make string and bulrush, cloth, and togas. Go! I really don't need you to do much of anything. This is 4 hand slots. Oh boy. For the robes. We're not going to give them to the colonists yet. Just to make clear. We're not going to give the colonists robes. We're not going to give the colonists the honey glazed thingies. Not yet, anyway. Ooh, that's full. Actually, what I want now is logistics carrying the honey. It would be nice. It would be really nice if I could use a watering can. Just saying, game. I'm gonna test this. Oh, we got our tech. Cool, we can make... Oh, the dredger! Oh, the dredger! We can make great things now happen. Mortar, bricks, good bucket! Oh, the goodest! Oh, the goodest of good. I've unlocked level 5 of research for whatever reason. Okay. I've just, like, gone through level 3 here of the research. Yeah, so I was gonna test if I could, get honey out of this. The answer is no. Sadly, you need buckets. But we need good buckets now. I made a few good workbenches already, so I will do this with a good workbench. Gosh, I am running out of space, slowly but surely here. We'll go ahead and place this... I would like it there, but there's a bot in the way and a thingy in the way. Go ahead and do that there. I don't actually need flooring for the good workbenches. Spade, pick, and 4 blades to make a dredger. Cool. It's like a little manual jackhammer. It's a jackhammer, quote unquote, manual jackhammer. Yeah, you grab both ends and it's got a great big weight on the end and it just go boom 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 boom. I can already see how that thing works. In my mind. 6 planks and 4 poles to make a good bucket. Please. Please. Make my good... Oh. It appears I need more crates. Hey, bots. Give me crates. So, I need a robot that is going to be able to store 4 poles and 6 planks. This is a robot with a backpack upgrade that can do that. This robot is going to have a backpack. I can give it shoes. Let's give it shoes. Your mission in life is to do good buckets. And I know I need to do tech and all that. So this is going to need 4 poles first. So your mission is to go and get 4 poles and stow all 4 of them. And I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more poles here to add to the thingy. And then you are going to go and grab, just for being able to copy this onto the tier 3 bots later, all of those, and you are going to add to the workbench with a retrieve command until your hands are in fact empty. We're gonna stop that there. Oh gosh, I need planks. It appears as if I am running out of planks. Yup, just go ahead and do that forever. Go. How much? How much do you hold? You don't tell me. Why do you not tell me? Why do you not tell me? How much do you hold? 3 units of things. And it lasts a long time. A lot longer of time. Alright. That works. Okay, so what I wanted to do was actually have a robot that will transfer honey. Or I should just call it honey exfer, but all of my bots sort of just start with that exfer name. You're gonna do that until your hands are full, and then you're gonna go and pick up honey from the honey storage up here. And deliver it down here. Now it does appear as if you load and unload the full bucket at a time and not any per unit shenaniganry in this case, so you're just gonna go and do that forever and ever and ever, and that's all you really need to do. There's no times thing or until your thingy is gone or any of that. Just do that. Just do it! Bring the honey down here. Oh god, that complicates things, doesn't it? Doesn't that complicate making this? Because you have to freaking hold a bucket to put the honey in the thing? Why, hello, Ollie. Why? Hello, Ollie. How's the boy? How's the big boy? He's a big boy. He's a really big boy. He's my baby. Yes, he's my baby. He's my baby, and he wants to go. Yes, Ollie. Speaking of needing to go, I need to take a break. Now, it's a little bit early to take the break, but I need to take a break. So I will be back shortly in a few minutes. Yeah. And I have returned. Welcome back. There's the dolly. There's the dolly. There's a pretty girl. There's that pretty girl. Yes, my dolly. My dolly, show that face. Show that pretty face. Yes. That's a pretty dolly. She's a baby. She's a baby. Yes, now she wants to go. How's that dolly? Yes, you go. Please don't hit my hammers. Daba. 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 Go. Go, go, go. Get away from the hammers. Anyway. After all that, let's continue, shall we? What was I in the middle of doing? I've transferred honey. I am in the midst of transferring honey. It's this point that I need to take into consideration that we have 3 trips. Or we have 3 units of honey in the bucket. So for this robot... this robot is going to be our... T4 carrot honey. This guy is going to get a bucket. Oh my god, I'm almost out of poles too. Excuse me. You are going to get a bucket. You are going to retrieve honey from the honey storage. And you are going to add to the crude oven until held object empty. And I'm going to have some sort of storage for this honey glazed carrot. I don't think this bot is going to be the bot that's going to do that check. It'll be the one that's carrying the carrot stir fries. Which I think the carrot stir fry have 4 hand slots. Yeah. And of course, this bot holding a bucket, it's not going to ever be able to pick up the output of this. So it's the one that's going to hold the carrot stir fry that's going to pick up the output of this and store it anyway. So there's that. Until hands full, take the thing, add until empty. If the hands are still full, it'll go to the storage and pick up the stuff and add and do that. Yeah, that's what I want. Go, go, go. Do the thing! Glorious. Glorious! Glorious. Beautiful stuff. Next. This bot needs hands. Because this bot, because I think that these are 4 hand slots. In order to actually carry 2, it needs some stuffs. I'm also going to need my glorious crates. Why? Oh yeah, I'm out of planks and poles because I decided to make a freaking ton of crates. That's why I'm running low on stuff. That's exactly why I'm running low on stuff. Let's put it there, sure. Alright. You. T4 carrots. Your mission. You get to go over here and you get to grab 2 of those and add them to the thing. I'm going to stop so that I can go and pick up another thing to add to the doohickey. And then you get to pick up this thing that has 6 hand slots, this gigantanormous honey glazed roasted carrots. Please tell me this gives 2 bowls back. Please tell me this gives 2 bowls back. Because my god, if you went through the effort of making one of these, of going up to tier 4 and having a, like, looped system with the buckets, or with the buckets, with the bowls, the clay pots, and then suddenly you're only getting half of them back. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. We do not need to move to pick up the honey glazed roasted carrots because it literally outputs right next to us. So we can pick that up. No matter where this building is, we'll always be able to pick it up because we'll always be standing right next to the output. And then we'll move to that and add to the thing. And that needs to repeat forever. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what you need to do. I'll store this one because it's only looking for one at a time. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh, the speed penalty when you're holding something that takes up more hand slots. Excuse me? Did I really? Yes, I did. Yep. There you go. And it moves at normal speed, even with holding that big object, because it has 8 hand slots. It actually has more hand slots than the number consumed by the thingy, so it does not get any sort of, not major speed penalty anyway, even though it is a big object, like we get. So, we are now producing toys. We are now producing tier 4 level of food. And we are now producing tier 4 level of clothing. All that remains... I think I need structural workbenches. All that remains is the actual housing. Housing stuffs. We need all that. And oh my goodness. Hey, remember what I said about not really needing to upgrade my forestry? Yeah, looks like I may need to upgrade my forestry. At the very least, I may need another dude making planks. Just another one of these stations making planks. So the other neat thing, well, the other important thing to note is I could realistically add another robot to all 3 of these. Because as you may see, there's downtime on these machines as the robots go and get more stuff, more logs from storage. That is downtime that we could have another robot continuing to make logs. Therefore, we're going to do that. We're going to actually add another 3 robots that are going to do the exact same thing assigned to each of these stations. And I'm actually going to give them backpacks too. And we'll copy and paste from our backpack bots. I'll give them shoes as well. Why not? Okay, I need this bot. Yeah, you're going to upload that to the database, and this guy is going to download, and it's going to do the exact same thing as that other bot and go to the exact same workbench and have the exact same until plank storage full and all of that. And it's just going to wait in line, basically, until the other bot finishes. Or it will go and the other bot will get more logs and come back and wait for the guy to finish, and they'll be able to do their job just fine over time, ideally. And the hope is that as we go here, that they will end up allowing this thing to operate more often. So while the other guy gets stuff and brings it back, this guy's adding more, and then when it needs more, the other guy is going to be processing and that they get there and back within enough time to make sure that this workbench does not need to stop ever, that the bench is constantly working or nearly constantly working. It looks like I could actually add another bot to fully maximize it, but each bot you add does reduce the total output per bot up to the maximum of the workstation. So this is going to be planks. We're going to pull in this guy and we're going to change where it's moving. So it's going to move to that one and add to that one. Of course, the further away the building is from the storage and the longer the distance the bots have to travel, the more bots you can assign onto the individual workbench. This only works on recipes with one ingredient. Okay? This only really works as this method on recipes with one ingredient, or shall we say, on any recipe where you have a single bot moving a single ingredient into that recipe at a time, and all of your bots are only moving one ingredient. Anytime you have a recipe where you have one robot doing multiple ingredients, you cannot maximize the output of the building really with that method at all, because you can end up in situations where you've had your robots trying to add different ingredients at the same time, and it screws up all of the bots from being able to actually complete a recipe. It gets stuck. This is why it's actually better to just have an individual robot moving individual ingredients to a machine making things, having a lot of robots going to individual machines making stuff at a time with individual ingredients, because you can just keep adding the individual ingredients, robots, until the machine is constantly outputting for you. So we need to keep this in mind. That's going to be added for FrameSaw 9. That being said, up till this point, I have not been doing that. I may want to start doing that just across the board. Just all the stuff, like here with the honey glazed roasted carrots. You can see that I have a bot that's bringing in the thing and then it's picking it up. Ideally, I wouldn't have it actually picking it up. I would have another bot that's picking up the stuff, and it'd just be grab things, add to things, grab things, add to things, and I have multiple bots just grab things, add to things, check for if the thing is full to stop on them, and just grab things, add to thing, grab thing, add to thing, and they will cycle back and forth, and ideally the machine is constantly moving. Same over here with these guys. I should just have a single bot or two bots each on these four grabbing weeds and adding weeds to these, or grabbing a full hand of weeds to add to the machine constantly. And then have another bot that's like grab full hands of carrots, add to machine constantly. And then over here on this one, just one bot, all the seeds, one bot, all the pots, one bot, all the salads that you can carry, and keep adding to this machine as much as you can. And assign two bots each to each machine of each ingredient. But as you might expect, that's a lot of robots. That's a lot of robots that also will need charging. Now I need one more bot to assign to this other frame saw here. And we will say, hey, you're going to go to that frame saw and do that frame saw. Now you can go. And theoretically, we could do this with our poles as well, processing and making poles. Ah, the plank storage is full, so this guy will be poles, and I can pull in planks, and we just need to edit a few more things. So it's until pole storage full, move to planks, take from planks, move to, say, this frame saw, add to this frame saw, and go! And that will be that. Oh yeah, I can make brick flooring now. Great. Fantastic. Alright. I have made structural workbenches, more structural workbenches. In fact, I need to add flooring. Hey. Flooring. Not that flooring. That flooring. We need to be floored around here. All of the floor. It appears as if I am now officially out of floor after placing all that. Huzzah, huzzoo, huzzam. Yeah, I have this here. I guess I should move this fertilizer storage, but oh well. Your mission. We need door frames. And your mission, we need window frames. And we need the boxes to store them. Oh, I hear kittens, and I see Ollie grooming on a stack of boxes. Up on a stack. So let's follow my own advice and just use 8 robots here. Okay, only one set of which actually needs the check for the full containers. So you are going to be door frame. And what are you going to be of door frames? You're going to be the logs. Let's just say that you are going to be door frame logs. Alright? Your mission in life is to go and grab logs and add to this machine. You'll do this until your hands are full and until your hands are empty. It doesn't matter if there's 1 or 2 sitting here and you wait for the next cycle at all. All you need to do is make sure that you are only doing this until the crate is full with a weight 1. That's it. We'll upload that to the database for later if we need to add another one, which logically we may want to add another one to make sure that this building operates. I don't think we're going to need to do that with door frames as much as we do with the actual processing of poles and planks and logs and all that good stuff. And fixing pegs, too, for that matter. Really? BP logs. Where's my BP logs? Like, hello? I guess it doesn't cover that line. You can go. You can do the thing. Of course, the problem here is that this is gonna take a little while. So you're not BP, you are... Really, if I put nothing, it just does 3 dashes. Cool. Frames. That's what we'll do next. So this next one is going to pick up square frames. And deliver the square frames. Just until hands full. Until hands empty. And I don't need to check on this one. I only need to check on one item. And that is already done. And there's the door frame frames. And guess what? We can just do this exact same thing with 2 more robots. Actually, with multiple robots. So this will be door frame... What? Panels? Panels have multiple thingies. So door frame panels is 4 hand slots per panel. So you're gonna get a hand slot upgrade for this. And what you're going to do is I'm going to download door frame frames and just be like, hey, you're going to go to panels and take from panels instead. And there you go. You're done now. And that just leaves the fixing pegs. This one is the same. It's just grab all the fixing pegs. And deliver them. Yeah, you're gonna move to the fixing pegs and take from the fixing pegs and just do that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Then we need a bot that's going to store said door frames. Which we should now have some. And that's your mission. You're just gonna grab and store. Now to do the exact same thing on the window frames. 4 robots making and delivering window frames. 2 rough stone blocks, huh? So, window frame frames. We're going to pull in the logs one, because this will be the one that we do the check on. Move to the frames. Grab the frames. Move to that workbench. And add to that workbench. Go! Next. You are going to be window frame panels. In order to do that, you will need hands. You are going to get that, and you are going to move to panels, take from panels, deliver to window frames, add to window frames. Go. You are going to be window frame poles. Pull that in. Go to poles, take from poles, go to that one, add to that one, go. And you are going to be window frame pegs. Download that. Go to that. Take from that. Go to that. Add to that. Go. Problem. I need more fixing pegs. You. Your mission. Go to poles until peg storage full. Move to that frame saw. Add to that frame saw. I think there's one I forgot to change the thingy with the making of additional poles. Oops. Yeah, move to pole, take from pole, move to the frame saw, add to the frame saw, go. We'll actually add another one to the other frame saw. Bring that in, edit, move to poles, take from poles, move to that frame saw, add to that frame saw, go. That will make sure that these two frame saws are operating at maximum potential. And everything should be awesome from here. Glorious and a magnificent stuffs. Okay. We're gonna have a really big demand on our fixing pegs, though, for a little bit of time until the frames are done. Really? Huh? Window frame poles. I messed up. W frame poles. I messed up because I didn't say move to pole storage. There we go. Next. Oh. Go. Yes, please. Huh? There you go. You. Store W frames. Huzzah! Those are 4. And those are 4. Wow. I am out of panels. Wow. Another big use of... Oh gosh, I'm out of frames too. Lots of fixing pegs getting demolished now. Well, getting used now, not really demolished, but, oh, okay, delete that kitchen table and those and just clean up. Just clean up a little bit of space. So, gosh, I'm out of... What? Well, at least the honey glaze stuff is full. Right? Didn't I tell you to stop when the thing is full? Why didn't you stop? Hello? Hello? You're supposed to stop with the thing full. Why didn't I tell it to stop when thing is full? Hey. Until that full. Yeah. Hold on. Let the thing fill up. I need to go over here because it's been a long time since looking at tech. We have to upgrade the machine now. Rough stone block. Alright. Give me a rough stone block. 4 stones and 8 sticks. I thought this would actually need metal. Apparently I am wrong. Oh, that's my usual break alarm. Oh, there we go. We got our brick, our block. The blockiest. Really, 8 sticks, though. Get my sticks. And my stones. Finish your upgrade so we can work on more tech. More tech! We have the heating apparatus. Oh god. Oh god. Everything was multiplied by 10. Again. Okay. So, what do we want next? Probably the metalworking things. Let's be honest, clear here. I wanna actually look at my tech. So, at level 4, what do we have? A lot of WUV is needed. Bigger storage would be nice, but that's gonna need box frames, and I can't make those yet. I don't have bricks. The cooking tech would be nice, but again, I need to make the bricks. The farming tech, I can get the milk for that, but I probably can't build the other things. There's health tech, leisure upgrade, clothing tech, apparently sheep farming, and dairy farming. Oh, please tell me that those are just places that the cows are just going to be, and that the sheep are just going to be. But oh, there's the trough. There's the feeding trough. And the bench saw. But that needs crude metal axe. I need metalworking. That's metal tech at 800k. I need a... Yeah, I need metal tech so that I can make the crude metal from metal ore. And something tells me this is probably going to need bricks for this building. Maybe. Or it might just be clay that it's made out of. I don't know. We'll find out. So I need metal technology. That is you. You need a unit of metal ore. I can oblige by picking up that unit of metal ore over there. And this is the game saying, it's time for more. More scale. More glorious scale. In fact, so much glorious scale. Oh gosh. 2 hand slots per metal ore. Interesting. In fact, so much scale that it is going to be time that when I do my upgrade to tier 4, I'm gonna wanna have more than 10 colonists to help with speeding up this process. We will need more than 10 tier 4 colonists at a time. Yes, the WUV that is produced will be 1,000 units at a time, but consider that now the costs are 300,000. We would need to proc 300 times the stuff. Apparently I can make more things at the kiln. Clay, please, clay. Bricks, yeah. Bricks! From raw bricks! This is yeah, bricks from clay straw and fresh water. So you're saying I can just make bricks at any time. Alright. I can bring fresh water, I can bring straw. Just transfer up those things. And just process the things, yeah. That sounds nice. Sounds good to me. But I think the very first, or the very next thing that needs to be done is get actual windows, or get into, well, get into windows. Well, that's the windows. You build them like this, made out of window frame and door frame and all that. I need to start getting the tier 4 houses. Or at least start the process of making the tier 4 houses. Where are those again? Hold up. Houses? Shelter. There it is. Under colonization. Let's make a house for the moment. Maybe 2 at a time here as we go. So step 1, also chimney and fireplace. Right. Chimney and fireplace. What are those made in? Chimney. Chimney, true. Mortar. At a masonry bench. Mortar and stone. And mortar and stone. Mortar. Mortar is going to be a crude mortar mixer with clay, sand, and fresh water. Let's get to it then. I will need bucket or barrels. I will need barrels near my clay. We're going to do all of this at clay. So apparently I need fresh water no matter what. I will also need to transfer straw. And I will need to transfer sand. Up here, I will need... I'm gonna do bricks up here as well, while I'm here. This is gonna store bricks and... Actually, wait, bricks would be pallets. I would imagine that brick is stored, yeah, in pallets. The mortar, though, mortar's stored in silos. Okay. And I need the crude mortar mixer. So that actually gets changed a bit if I need more silos. I will need another kiln. And a crude mortar mixer. Alright. I'm pretty sure I already have a... Do I have a sand expert? No. I'm not using sand for anything right now, so I need to make a sand transfer bot. What I have is a honey transfer bot. Going all the way down to here. That can be saved because I need to use the same stuff. So you are going to be sand exfer, or exfer sand. You're gonna pull in this. I need to change it to picking up at this silo and delivering to this silo. Go ahead and do that for me. Oh gosh, that's a stack. They're not supposed to go until, like, once the peg storage is full. So this is an issue of insufficient storage. Bots, store pegs, please. Store. Grab all the pegs and store the pegs. Store. Store the pegs. Do the thing. Grab and store. Grab and store. You'll do the same thing. Grab and store, mate. Grab and store. So what's happening is that bots are coming in and taking pegs below the full mark. The bot is processing another couple of pegs per pole. And then it's filling, and then it's emptying, and then it's filling, and it's emptying, and it's filling, and it's emptying, and it's doing that at a faster rate than the bots can actually pull stuff out of this stack to deliver into storage to keep it full. Well, that distracted me. Now, what was I doing? I was making a transfer bot to transfer water up there. Now, I already have a water transfer bot, a couple of them, in fact, that is gathering from the water can storage. So you get to be X for H2O, and you get to be X for H2O. But where you're transferring is what differs. You are going there and adding to that barrel right there. Why do I have this crate? Straw. I need to transfer straw as well. You can do that now. The watering cans hold a lot of water at a time, which is why I am doing that. Getting that for the transfer of water makes it so much easier. What is next? Crate. Transfer straw. We need to transfer straw. I should have been giving all of these bots shoes, but oh well. X for straw. I will remember to give you shoes. Hello, Ave! Welcome to the second half of today's Autonauts stream. We are approaching Tier 4 colonists. I am in need of some masonry stuff. I need mortar. I need the mortar. Yeah, second half already. Well, I had to take an earlier break, so we didn't exactly take a break at the middle, but we have already had the break. We'll see if I need to take another break. Oh gosh. Took my break half an hour early today, and you'll do that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So yeah, we have set up toys, which take 6 hand slots for these dollies. 6 hand slots for dolls. My gosh. And then also 6 hand slots on the honey glazed roasted carrots, which surprisingly to me is actually done in the crude oven and not the cauldron. I was like, okay, this is the one item at Tier 4 that's actually done in the crude oven. The one and only Tier 4 food done in the oven. And the crude bread is tier 3. It's like, okay, good to know. I can't even upgrade these pots to cauldrons until I get access to metal ore. It's something I could do at any time, but I am progressing here. We are doing a little thing, otherwise known as progression around here. Why is that not made yet? Oh boy. Speaking of, I need another crude clay station, so go ahead and make that too. Oh, it's panels. Ha! Ha ha ha! Yeah, panels. Yeah, that's right. Panels. Panels. And what I've ultimately come up with is that, you know, I've been doing an approach thus far of reducing number of robots active at a time by making them grab multiple ingredients to use in individual machine recipes. I don't think I actually want to do that anymore. And I may want to tweak, go through everything and modify all the bots to push away from that. Because my robots, I've fully automated my production of robots now. I have essentially infinite robots at this point, right? So, I would rather have a ton of bots delivering to individual buildings so that the individual buildings are operating at all times, or as close to as all times as possible until their storage is full, right? So I actually have, on this set of 3 logs here, 3 log processing into planks, I now have 2 bots assigned to each one of these that are taking logs and delivering to this machine so that the machines can operate while the other bot is getting more logs. Just improving the uptime on the machines. That's what I need to do. I need to improve the machine uptime because right now, this building making square frames isn't doing anything while the bot is going out and grabbing fixing pegs and poles. It's not doing anything. But the problem is, I can't exactly add additional robots to this system because what if we get both bots adding poles at the same time? And they're not able to fully empty their hands. They'll never be able to add their fixing pegs to it, and it'll be stuck. It'll be stuck. So what I need to do is I need to get this bot, on both of these machines actually, that's pulling in poles and pegs, and just get rid of half of that. Just only bring me poles. And then assign another bot that is only going to bring me pegs. As many as you can. It doesn't matter. At all. So this square frame bot, it's going to stop, and we're going to modify it by getting rid of the, Oh god, you go to poles, you take from poles, and then you bring them here. Oh no. You don't even put them in your backpack. No wonder why this is slow. You needed an upgraded backpack and putting them all in your backpack. Because it's 4 each. You could do this in one trip. Oh, I didn't have backpacks at the time. I didn't have the upgraded backpacks. So you're gonna go and just do that until the frame storage is full. You're gonna go to poles, move to the bench, and add to the bench. You don't even have to do that 4 times. You can do that until your hands are full. It doesn't matter how much you hold. It's ideal that it can hold the full amount that it needs per cycle. Yeah. Just do that. Just do that. Play. I'll even upload that script for square frames into my database. And then I'm going to get another robot. I'm going to assign it that script, but change it to grab fixing pegs instead. So you're going to be square frame pegs. And what you're going to get is that. And we're going to edit it. We don't really need this repeat until storage full, because we have it on the other one. So instead we move to pegs and we grab pegs and we do that forever. And we already have a robot that's going to be grabbing square frames as they're made. And just doing that will make this building operate faster. I didn't actually need that weight there, but sure. I'm going to add that to the database, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 2 more robots. I'm just going to get 2 more. Pull out 2 more. We're going to have square frame pegs. Get rid of that weight. I don't need you to wait. And we'll have square frame poles. And that's gonna be the other one. And again, you don't need that weight. And go. And just doing that will improve the output of this machine, this one machine, drastically. Drastically. We have improved our production of square frames. We've also drastically increased the demand on poles and fixing pegs. Pretty drastically improved our required poles and fixing pegs. So much so that I may actually add another frame saw in here. I think I will add another frame. I'm just watching the poles number here. And the fixing peg number. Wow. So I've got 4 dudes already on each of these. Well, pairs. 4 per pair. Getting pegs and poles, and you can see how that number is going down. That number is going down on both of them. Oh boy. Wow, alright. But hey, that's improved the pegs. That's improved the square frame production on this building. A lot. Though I find it interesting because I have 4 robots working on this that they are still semi-tandem. I mean, it's okay if they're making 2 at a time. Going back and forth, that just means we can have more bots assigned to this building. Even more bots because of the distance. It's because of the distance. More glorious robots assigned to this building. Now we have one that's sitting here. That's good. That's good as the other peg dude comes in. That's what I want. Just more bots making this thing operate fully. And we are actually starting to accrue square frames. Yay. That's the idea behind how we should be designing this going forward. And we should have a guy that's bringing just the square frames, just the planks, and just the fixing pegs into panels. But doing that, while it maximizes the use of the building, it also maximizes the demand. And oh god, the demand. Alright. We need more. Just more. More. More of the scaling. I have 1 frame saw. I'm going to need another few, probably. Let's queue up a few of these, if at all possible. Yeah, it's gonna make my problem a little bit worse for the moment. So this is going to be this middle frame saw here. We're going to assign several robots to the task. So you are going to be poles. You're going to download the thing here that's technically planks, but it's going to be poles. You're going to search. You're going to go and until that storage full, move to that. Take from that, go to this middle frame saw, add to this middle frame saw, and do that forever. We're going to add another robot. Wait, what? Excuse me? I'm pretty sure I clicked on that storage. Hello? You are going to be poles as well. You're going to take that exact same thing. We're going to modify it to be if that is full. Move to that storage. Move to take from that storage. Move to that frame saw. Add to that frame saw and go. And I need to assign the recipe, of course. Whoops, that is not the right recipe. That's the recipe. That's the recipe. So what are they complaining about? Why? Oh. Yep, still taking from log storage. Is that the same on the other guy? Move to plank tank from plank. Wait. You? Chopping block? Okay. That's better. That's very much better. It's so much better that I may need another dude picking up the poles. We'll see. We'll see if I need to have any more picking up poles here. Because, yeah, we have a bit of a demand. And then we might need actually another making planks. Of course, the real solution would be to do this in a bigger area. I have my clay station that I want up here for making bricks, and the mortar station for making a mortar. Let's assign those recipes. At the moment, we're just like, once the window frames and the door frames are full, we won't have to worry about them anymore, using up all of the resources, and things will start to fill up again, and we'll get back into an equilibrium. It's just, we needed a lot of resources to make the door and window frames right now. Delete those. It's good to have them on hand. I will need a masonry bench as well to make shaped stone blocks. In fact, what I'll do is I will actually use this chisel and mallet and chisel out a couple of the stones, and then store and pick up the stones and deliver to the thing, and use the mallet, because you can actually use used items. Oh. 4 hand slots at a time, buddy. Alright. Fine. Slowly but surely make your way to this masonry bench. We need, actually, 2, I think, because we need one to make the fireplaces, and we need one to make the chimneys. Fortunately, I have automated my chisel and mallets, so that's fine. I'm not worried about that per se. What I am worried about is that I sort of need to get to the metal tool phase, the crude metal tool phase, because once you can make crude metal picks, you can upgrade your stone deposits and your clay deposits and your metal deposits and your coal deposits, which into rich deposits by using a crude metal pick on them. Oh, I want 3 of these, don't I? Ultimately. Ah, that's cool. Hey, let's make 2 more. Sure. Yeah, let's just make 2 more. And let's get more pallets being produced. I need some pallets. Let's go. So the pallets should be what stores the crude thingies. Alright, I'm gonna automate the destruction of these hard rock masses. In fact, I put a pallet here for the explicit purpose of doing this. Alright, you're going to be what's it called again? You're gonna be hard mass. The hardest of mass. That's what you're gonna be. You're gonna grab a chisel and mallet. And you are going to go and clear out this hard rock mass. And it just does a find in area. These go away. Let's be clear. These go away. I don't need the until hands empty. Yeah, you're just gonna do that. And then there's gonna be another robot that's going to take them and store them on the pallet. I really don't want to BP crude thingy store rough stone. Your mission is to grab rough stone blocks and store them on the pallet. That's all you need to do. Just put them on the pallet. 40 per pallet. Go ahead and grab that crude chisel, throw it on this other masonry bench. Same with this next one that I'm gonna go grab. I don't know why I'm worrying about the masonry bench when I'm not even making like the mortar yet. But hey, everything in baby steps. Everything is required. Everything that we're doing. And then this will actually free up the space that the stone is sitting on. Hey, we'll have slightly more room to work with. I should have a BP rough stone blocks, but I don't really know how many of these masonry benches I'm going to really need in the end. I mean, yeah, I could have it, but I'd rather do that when I have a consistent supply of the rough stone blocks by upgrading the stone deposit. Now, upgrading your deposits also reduces the time in which the the bots that are mining those deposits get an output from them. So it's always good to upgrade all of the tiles that you possibly can. And that is that. They do need to be on flooring, though, which is a slight issue. Just move that up there. It looks like I'm a couple tiles off. There we go. Success! It can do things. Potentially. Yeah, it's already gotten rid of a lot of this glorious mass. There's a lot of masses around the place, but it does run out eventually. And the only way to get infinite is to upgrade your stone deposit tiles. Excellent. Please. Oh, God. Uh-oh. We may have a slight problem. We may have a slight problem. Is it time? It may be time for seedling trays. I think it's time for seedling trays. I don't know about you, but I think it's time. Oh yeah, it's bad. So we're running out of logs, and the area with which I am farming my trees, you can see the trees are growing, right? Like, basically all of the trees are growing right now. So we have a density issue. We either need to make our area of tree growing bigger, or we need to increase the speed at which our trees grow. Which, the seedling tray is how you make your trees grow faster. So the seedling trays, it is 1 seed and fertilizer, and it gives you a tree seedling that you then plant in the holes in here. That's really all it is. You divert the seeds from being planted in holes on the tree farming setup, and you send the seeds into this, and you add fertilizer to it. Now, I already have fertilizer being made. Like, that's fine. In fact, what I could do is I could start diverting some excess stuff, like, I don't know, this raw pumpkin that's being voided right now. I could divert this raw pumpkin that's being voided into another chest that's going to be used to make fertilizer, for example. And be like, oh hey, only if this is full should you void it. And then, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's do it. So this, I'm going to need to on the void pumpkin, I need you to stop, and I need to edit this. So if until it needs to be an if. It needs to be an if on the everything if that storage is full, I want you to do this, and I want you to wait 1 here. That's what you're going to do. Let the thing fill. But your mission is transfer pumpkin. I just unlocked these things today. I just unlocked the seed trays today. Seedling trays. I think. It was like at the beginning of the stream. It's when I actually got that tech. Or maybe last time, I forget. It was recent. Very recent. And I very specifically said, at the time I got them, hey, I don't really need the logs at this point, so I'm not going to do it until I need the logs and I see that the setup is in need of the logs. And guess what? the setup is now in need of the extra logs, so there we go. I am going to transfer from... Where even am I? From here to here. So this raw pumpkin, by the way, that's being produced out of the pumpkin, this is a waste product. I need the seeds, not the pumpkin. Not the raw pumpkin. So you're just gonna take that until hands full escapable and until hands empty, and you do that forever. And then what we need to do here is assign a bot that's going to add it to the fertilizer. I have another bot that's sending in weeds, but I'll probably just stop that one. Fertilizer. Pumpkin. Your job is to grab the raw pumpkin and add... Oh, come on, you didn't actually... Until hands empty. Hands empty. There. There we go. I could actually fill the fertilizer in a chest, but nah. Actually, the fertilizer doesn't even say it is stored in anything, so it's like, am I even able to do anything with the fertilizer? Store it anywhere else than where it's made? I don't know. So yeah, no more weeds getting used to make fertilizer is the point here. That's gonna be over there with that and that. So that means that I now need to stop seed planters. Every seed planter needs to be stopped. Up here, forestry. Yeah, P. All that P business. All you need to stop. So ice pick needs to be reassigned. P. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, all of the stuff everywhere on the ground. Oof. What an oof. Oof, oof, oof. So you are going to do something else. What you're going to do is you are going to take the seeds from the seed storage. In fact, I'm going to go and I'm going to grab a seed. Your job is to take it and drop it into the seed tray. That's what you do. You drop into the seed tray until your hands are empty. And that's what you will do forever. And then I need another robot, ideally one of these other ones that's moving stuff, so it's seed. Seed planter. You are going to be seed fertilizer. So you are not going to need any of that. What you're going to do is you're going to go and pick up fertilizer and add it to that. That's what you're going to do. Pretty much forever, yeah. Now, there are 3 seedlings that are in this container. As you can see, there are 3 seedlings. This is going to be the seedling planter. And rather than going to the... I should have... Undo. Rather than going to the tree seed storage, what you're going to do is you're going to go and take from that location. You're going to drop what you're holding as well, and then find the nearest hole and use the held item. That is your mission, and in fact, I am going to upload seedling planter. And then we are going to download seedling planter and have that be the thing that we do. There's a couple random bot heads in here too. Hey, go away. Go get voided. Okay, now what's the problem? We has problem. Why are you a problem? Stop. Drop. Now you're good. Okay. It had something else in its hands. That's what it was. Excellent. So now we're making seedlings, and I hope that the seedlings grow faster, okay? I hope that tree seedlings grow faster. That's the idea. Tree seedling. Oh my gosh, will grow into a full tree after 50 seconds, 3 times faster than a planted tree seed. Oh. So instead of taking 150 seconds per adult tree, it will take 50 per adult tree. This is why we do this. Seedlings planted, hey! Seedling support! Okay. My forestry commemorative slab. The beautiful slab. The most beautiful of slabs. The slabbiest of slab. I am also going to want to completely maximize this by adding another robot. Yes. Yes, add for me another robot into this mix. I need another robot that's going to be taking my seeds and planting them. You, seed planter. Notice I'm only using 1 of the 3 things that I made. I'm only using 1 of these. Huh. And it'll do this until there's 150 seedlings stored, too. That's a thing. Oh hey, we're full. Why did you die? Huh? Oh. Oops. It was seeing if the door frame storage was full rather than the window frame storage was full. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't even need these other two, I think. When this thing holds 150 at a time, I think we're good. Oh, you. PTS, stop. Stop, drop, and die. Please. Delete. Just stop. Plant tree seeds, PTS, that's what that was. Yeah, so now we're just gonna be throwing all of our fertilizer at this, aren't we? Well, that's nice, but it sort of stops when the pumpkins are full, right? So I may want to be like, hey, if seed storage is full, grab it and throw it into the fertilizer. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do too. Hey, bots. So what we're gonna do with you is PC pump seed overflow fertile. And what you're gonna do is if the primary pumpkin seed storage is full, you're going to grab pumpkin seeds and deliver it right to the fertilizer composter. Until hands full. Until hands empty. All of that in the if statement forever. And have the wait one. So, if this is full, grab the stuff and make fertilizer. Make more fertilizer. And this will keep my pumpkins going, and my pumpkins will be my primary supply of fertilizer. I could do the same thing with the carrot seeds, technically, because I am overproducing on the carrot seeds. And they're currently not doing anything. They're just sitting around doing nothing, so I can be like, hey, carrot seed overflow, shove it in to make more fertilizer. I mean, that's pretty simple, right? Simple of a statement, and I can see that, oh hey, I actually need a lot of carrots, but I have a few too many carrot seeds going on while making my food here. And I'm pretty much always going to be using food, right? Alright, so you are carrot seed overflow. Your mission, you will grab carrot seed and you will add to fertilizer, and you will do that if the seed storage is full. Until hands empty. Forever wait go. And that's going to make sure, or help make sure, that we are consistently making fertilizer. We should do the exact same thing to dung. Ta-da! There's an Ollie. There's a pretty Ollie. How's my boy? How's my boy? He wants a lap. He wants a lap. Is it afternoon nap time for Kitty? He wants a lap. For my boy, yes, my boy. He wants some love and attention. So dung. Apparently, this live stream has limited monetization right now. Oh joy. Oh bliss. Every time that happens, I'm A, going to mention it, and B, also mention that when I submit for manual review that lately, they've been put back to being fully monetized, and I haven't even been getting an email about it saying that, oh hey, we reviewed the thing and it's fine. I got them at first, but then after a little while, it's like, I've stopped getting them. This is going to be dung to fertilizer. I think it may have something to do with some of the word choices in this game. Wow, that's a stack. Anyway, a dung. Right now, I am already voiding if full, and the only real purpose of this stuff is to make fertilizer. And it's actually really good at making fertilizer, in fact. So, until hand's full. Until hand's empty. Forever. Get rid of all of it. Every last bit of it. Yeah, 6 at a time. Beautiful. Beautiful and glorious. Maybe I should have more cows. Maybe. Maybe I should have more cows. I can probably afford to have more cows around. Oh hey, there's a cow. Cow! I can breed cows. I know this. I know I can breed more cows if I want more cows. Actually, you know what? Let's just breed more cows. I've got the stack of hay bales here. Hi, cow. Oops, right, I have to, you know, assign the proper recipe. Go, go, go. +1 cow. It's 2 cows and a whole bunch of food. Cows! Get back in there. You're not done yet. These are not done yet, these cows. We need more cows. More cows! That's gonna be enough cows. I am hopeful. I am hopeful that I have enough cows now. They seem to be enough to eat the hay that I'm providing. Good. Oh hey, I'm full on fertilizer. Oh hey, I'm full on seedlings. What? Am I not planting fast? Oh. Hey. Buddy. Your mission in life is, seedling planter. And I'm gonna make sure that I actually cover the full area on seedling planter. Yeah, that's the whole area, right? Ish. Go ahead and do that until hand's full, until hand's empty. Play, upload that seedling planter. Because I think the other one may have been a little too small of an area. Let's actually... No, that's a full area. Oh, it has this weight 1. Ah. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just do that. Be better at planting these seedlings that I am making, because clearly the problem is that I don't have enough bots that are planting seedlings. Alright. You. Same thing. Go. Plant them 6 at a time! At least you better be planting them 6 at a time. There you go. Betterer. The choppers are not supposed to chop unless the log storage is not full. So I don't know why we've got a huge backlog of logs about the place. But as you can see, we basically just tripled the amount of logs that we can potentially provide into the system for the same amount of space, right? Like, well, I think part of it is that our storage is going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's like going right past that marker, that percentage marker of being full. I think it's at 95% or 90% is when it's considered full. But I know that all of my choppers are set to not... Yeah, until the storage is full. Oh, the issue is that some of them will only stop when their hands are empty. So they'll stop when their axe is dead. That's the key. When axe dead is when they'll stop, when the storage is full. Now, if the storage happens to not be full and they go and get another thing, it has to wait until they use up the whole axe again. There's a bit of things that we can do to adjust that. A few things could adjust that, but hey, we're looking a lot better. We're looking a lot better, considering that these trees grow up 3 times as fast. Yeah. Yeah. What we now see is that I may need a fourth frame saw making planks. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Wait, do I have no one on this? Did I not ever assign to middle pegs? I guess not. I guess not. Hey there. Pegs. Your mission. Until peg storage full. Move to pole storage. Take from pole storage. Move to that frame saw. Add to that frame saw. Go. Your mission. Pegs. Your mission is the same. You're going to until fixing peg storage full. Move to pole storage. Take from pole storage. Move to frame saw. Add to frame saw. Go. That gets that going to make more fixing pegs. That will probably cause issues with the poles and the... Oh, that's a stack. Hi. Hey, buddy. Your mission. Store poles. Polk's poles. Your mission is to go and grab a pole and... store it. Grab a pole and store it. That's a seed. Why the heck was there a seed here? Grab a pole. Store a pole. Gosh, I hate that you can't interact with the storage to get the add to command if the storage is full. That is my biggest pain point right now with this game and teaching robots to do stuff. I swear, I need to be able to get the move to and add command on storages that are full. Even if my dude can't physically add the thing to the storage, it still needs to give me that command. In fact, I should be able to get that command holding nothing. If I right-click on a storage, it should give me the move to storage and add to storage, even if I'm holding nothing. Anyway, that being said, masonry. Hey, I've got stuff here for making things. So let's see. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 robots. 7, 8, 9. I'm thinking 7, 8. No, I need another. I need a raw brick storage. That's what I'm missing here. I'm missing a raw storage. Trying to get this to be a little nicer in terms of how it's looking. Get this moved. Said get this moved. Move! Because technically with the bricks, they just go right into the thing. So it's like, do I really need to store the raw bricks? Or can I just get away with getting the clay and stuff to make the brick, put the brick in the thing and do the thing? I don't know. Can I just get away with that? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think I need the raw brick for anything, so do I really need to store it? Great question. And then for the mortar, we make the mortar and it has to be stored in a silo. And we need access to lots of stuff, so there we go. Anyway, bot the first. Oh, I have to assign the recipe to the kiln. Let's do this. Let's do this first. Assign the brick recipe to the kiln. Bot. We're going to start with mortar. So this bot is going to be mortar clay. And this is going to be the bot that checks the silo of mortar to see if it's full, and will stop when it's full. So your mission is to go and pick up clay, add clay, until it's full, until hands empty, until the silo full. Now, note, it's likely going to empty its hands before stopping. Okay? It's gonna empty its hands before the until small silo full loop fails. Because it has to go through the whole loop first before checking again. So there you go. There's the clay. The next two are actually moving and need to hold... One needs to hold a bucket, and the other needs to hold a watering can. So this next one is going to be fresh water. And I should make a copy of the fresh water one to use for the other bricks, to use for the bricks. So you are mortar, water. What you need to do is you need to grab a watering can, and that's until hands full. You need to go and you need to get water from the barrels, and you need, of course, to then add the water to the machine. And you will do that until the hand item, the held object, is empty. Okay, you do that until... Now, when you take the water, it takes 10 units at a time. It fills the thing. So we don't need to, like, have a loop until held object full, because that's pointless. Until held object empty, though, is what you really use if you're adding individual units of a thing to a recipe on an object that you're holding that has multiple charges, essentially. And that is what we shall do. We don't need to check anything else, we just do that. And I need to upload that script for mortar water, because we need to very easily now change just the building it goes to the raw bricks, and there's the brick fresh water. I need to dump my hand. So, you are bricks water. I know this is slightly out of order, but it's easier for me to just change those so that it's going. Very, very easy to do that for right now. Next, this one is going to be the mortar sand. What you need to do is you need to grab a good bucket and then go and grab sand from the sand storage with said bucket. And then you add to the thing. Now, you grab 3 units at a time, so until held object empty. And then up here, this is until hands full, and that is forever. Very, very similar logic. It just goes to a different storage to add to the thingy. Go ahead and go. And then, of course, we need a robot that is going to, in fact, store the mortar. Store mortar. Or in this case, just to keep everything named with the object first, the item first. So that when it shows up on the list, it comes up as all of the bots named mortar. Excuse me. Buckets! Okay. Sure. Buckets! You go get a bucket. Get a bucket, get a bucket, get a bucket. And Oh, this... Oh, yeah, this is interesting. So, you... This time we are in need of an until held object full. And it's the opposite, because then we dump everything in the bucket. Everything that the bucket holds in one go. So we don't really need the until held object empty there. We'll do that forever. Great. Go get him. Go get him, buddy. Move that mortar 3 at a time. Clay, straw. And that's the mortar taken care of. Alright. Clay, straw. Raw brick into kiln. Brick into storage. And what I want is mortar clay. I want that uploaded. And this guy's going to be bricks, clay. Download mortar clay, and it's going to just change to that and that end until that pallet is full. Go. Same thing on this guy, just with a few edits. So bricks, straw. What I need for you, we'll download that. You don't need this repeat and wait. You're going to move to the straw bin and take the straw, move to there, add to that. Go. Forever. This spot. This spot is going to be the brick baker. Yep. Your mission is you get to stand right here. Actually, you get to stand right here. You get to grab that and add it into the kiln. That's your mission. You just sit here and you add to the kiln. That's it. Add to kiln. You don't even need to move to the kiln. You just sit there and you add to the kiln. Pick up, add to kiln. I could pick it up and move it into the pallet, but I'll have someone else do that. Speaking of which, I need to edit my bot fuel kiln to cover that kiln. Are you gonna do the thing? Yes, it's on its way. It's gonna give me fuel in my kiln. And now the kiln is going to make bricks. This bot, this mission, store bricks. That's it. Just grab bricks. In fact, just stand right there. Stand right there for me. Thanks. Your mission? Grab bricks. Store bricks. You don't even need to move from that location. Just until hands full. Until hands empty. Go. Just stand there. Pick up the bricks. Toss them into brick storage. That's all you need to do. Forever and ever and ever. And successfully, we have made bricks. Yay. Yay and huzzah and hazi and hazoo. And huzzum. Oddly enough, we're like using all of the clay that we're mining at this point. Oh boy. And we have mortar! Oh, joy! Bliss! Fantastic stuffs! Now we make chimneys. And fireplaces. So, bots. Notice that it's 5 mortar each. And I'm going to imagine that these are stored in crates at the end. The shaped blocks should be on a pallet. But I'm not going to do the shaped blocks here. Ooh, that's full. Why did I move to thingy? Oh. Okay, buddy. You're going to be stone... chimney stone. That's your mission. Your job is to just go to stone storage until hands full, deliver to chimney. I'm going to upload this and assign it to fireplace as well. Until hands empty. You're going to do this until that crate's full. Make it super easy on me. And add the wait command and forever. That's it. It's going to take a couple of trips each one. And I'm only going to have one crate so that we don't consume all of the resources ever doing this. Or we'll consume a lot of resources, but not every single one, ideally. Go ahead and do that. Oops, I was not supposed to... chimney, chim-chim-chim-chim-chim-chim-chiroo. Upload you, thank you. Next, bot. This bot does the same thing, just for the fireplaces. Download that, edit, move to that masonry bench, and add to that masonry bench. Go. Go, go, go. This bot! This bot is going to be the chimney mortar, which of course, as we well know, we need buckets. For this, your mission, that is until hands are in fact full. You are going to go and you are going to retrieve mortar from the mortar storage. And you're going to come over here and you're going to add until held object empty. And you're going to do that forever. Fortunately, it adds 1 unit at a time. It actually adds 1 unit at a time here when you add to the thingy. You're going to do that, and that's it, pretty much. Add that to the database so that we can do the same thing for the fireplaces. Nice Mary Poppins reference, yes. Oh, that's a few pegs. Aren't you supposed to stop when the fixing peg storage is full? Right. Again, it stops when hands are empty. It stops when hands are empty, and that's how we get this slightly obnoxious situation. Alright, buddy, you are fireplace mortar. All that I need to do is change to that, and go. Now we need a couple logistic spots. If only I could just throw a robot into my backpack. You're going to store chimneys. Or I should say chimney storage. Up, Ollie, out. And that's all you do. You just store chimneys. This next spot is the fireplace storage. Fireplace storage. Let's go. Grab that fireplace. And that's it. Go. That's gonna use all of my stone, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's gonna use every single bit of my stone to do that. Oh hey, chimney. I happen to need a chimney for a blueprint. I should teach a bot how to do the thing with the chimneys and the fireplaces. We'll have it carry one at a time. Store, thanks. Robot. You're gonna be BP chimney. And the other one's gonna be BP fireplace. Hey bot. You. BP chimney. What we need for you is to download... Where is it? Blueprints. Hey, there we go. Your mission is to move to that. All you're going to do is take from that and then find nearest blueprint in and add to blueprint. In ta area. That's BP chimney. I'm actually going to upload that as BP chimney so that I can make BP fireplace using the same logic. BP fireplace. You go to fireplace storage. And that, as they say, is that. Let's see what else we need. Well, we'll need to train a robot for the door frames and the window frames as well, so I may as well do that. You. BP. Door frames. You're gonna go to door frames and pick up door frames and do that in the area. You. You're gonna be BP window frames. You're gonna get that and go to window frames. Pick up window frames and do that. Now it appears as if I need stone for the next stage. 6 stages! 6 stages to build one of these. We need to make 10 minimum of these stone cottages. And we will have our tier 4 setup done, and all we'll need to do is just throw everything at our colonists, and we will have tier 4 We have, however, reached the end of the stream. So, oh. And I am officially out of stone. Hey, have I uploaded this yet? Maybe. We may need more stones. Do I know what maintenance is required for stone cottages? 6 planks. It's planks. I'm gonna add just mine stone. Go. You. Mine stone. Good evening. I am actually just about to end the stream right now. For this stream, I will be playing Dyson Sphere Program in an hour from now. Just to keep this in mind as we go. I apparently need a lot of stone on these, but yeah, the stone cottages require planks for maintenance, not logs. I think it's planks anyway. I think it's planks, or it's stone, in which case, blah. Let me actually look that up. Stone cottage. What is your maintenance? I was pretty sure it was the planks. Why don't you tell me? Oh, it is 5 stone. Huh. I thought it was planks. It's stone. Stone. For the stone cottages is the maintenance material. So it's a good thing I am getting that. That's weird because stone is so cheap. It's like it's getting cheaper and cheaper to upkeep these buildings, and yet harder and harder to make. After this phase with the 10 stone, it then needs 3 logs and 4 stone, and then it needs 8 straw, and then it needs 2 window frames and 1 door frame. So everything I have now, I have all of it to make the stone cottage, which is our last thing we need to upgrade our colonists to tier 10. The problem is I need at least 10 of these. I'm making 2 right now. But I have the infrastructure for all the other tier 4 stuff, which means that when we next meet, we're getting tier 4. We will be getting our 1,000 WUV at a time for tier 4. That's going to be glorious and will help us out dramatically. I also need to get more than 10 colonists going while I have the opportunity to do so. Otherwise, it's going to take longer and longer and longer to get our technology. I actually am thinking about having 20 tier 4 colonists to help with the rate of technology. If I can provide the stuff for it in a reasonable amount of space, I may need to go full industrialization scale and just mass expand everything. But we shall see. With that, folks, we got tier 4 food today. We got toys today. We got the tier 4 clothing today. And we set up basically everything that we can actually now make our tier 4 housing today, and are ready for tier 4 colonists going into our next stream. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell, become an Erudite Otaku member of the channel. I'll name a robot after you for becoming a member. And consider joining me on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you're so inclined and able, and I will see you all, ideally, for Dyson Sphere Program at the turn of this next hour. I will be back tomorrow morning with more Factorio, and I shall return with Autonauts on Wednesday. I hope to see you all on the next one.